Gotta learn how to reject a thought. You better learn how to reject a thought.
Here's how. There is a theory called the behavior chain. If you're not familiar with cognitive behavior therapy, please look it up. But the premise is you have a trigger, which leads to a thought, which leads to an action, which leads to a consequence. The key to rejecting a negative thought is by knowing what your triggers are. Maybe you're triggered when you look at a certain social media account. Maybe you're triggered by a certain environment that reminds you of your childhood. Maybe you're triggered by a toxic workplace. But a lot of times our subconscious minds run to those triggers. We put ourselves in those places where we will be triggered. So you have the power to stop the trigger in its tracks. 1, write down the specific thought that comes to your mind. Write it in detail. What is it saying to you word for word? Then write down what was the context that thought came to my head. Was I online? Was I at a place? Was I in an environment? Make a plan to avoid your triggers. When you avoid your triggers, you'll get to a new life trajectory.